Hi, this is Dan Morgan, Business Relationship Manager at Beyond 20. Today we're going to take a look at what drives the customer constraint in the CMDB selector in Cherwell Service Management. Now you may have noticed if you go into something like an incident and you pick a primary CI that will be attached to that ticket, you're going to get a constraint. So in this case I'm looking at a service request for Gina Mera. And if I scroll over and take a look at the primary CI and click on the CMDB selector, my list is constrained by Gina because she is the requester. So by default, when I go in there and look, it should only show me devices that are assigned to Gina. If I go into a change, I have something similar to that. So if I go to my change request, now if I go to one of my changes here, like this standard change, and take a look at the CI listed there, that also is constrained by the requester. In this case, it's Andrew. Now I've got a new object that I've added into Cherwell here called Purchase Request. So if I go to my All Requisitions, and I'm going to double click on the first one here for Tracy. On this screen, I've added a new field called Primary CI. If I go to the Primary CI, you'll see that that CMDB selector is not constrained by the requester, in this case Tracy. That's because there is a variable that we have to put on that relationship to let Cherwell know that this is in fact the customer info that's going to be constraining that relationship. So let me go into a blueprint here. I've already got one created. And if I go to my purchase requisition and then edit my relationships, I'm going to want to go to my customer links relationship. So if you build a new object and you've got a link to the customer table, you're going to want to put a constraint there. So if I edit that relationship, all I have to do is go to my Advanced tab, go down to my Attributes, and look at General Attributes. And you just have to add this attribute. When you first go in, it's going to be blank. So if you just type customer info, it's spelled with capital C and capital I. That's all you have to put there. Click OK. Save relationship. And then if I publish that relationship, or publish that blueprint, Cherwell is now going to know that that particular relationship holds the customer info. So the CMDB selector is going to go look at whatever relationship has that little variable on it and use that to constrain that CMDB selector. So as soon as this finishes publishing here, we're going to refresh our definitions because I've got my Smart Client open. So we always have to do a refresh or log out and log back in. So this will take a moment. I'll go into my Smart Client, Help, Reload Definitions. It goes and pulls my latest definition catalog. And now if I go to my Purchase Requisitions, searching All Recs, go look at Tracy again. Now if I do the primary CI, it is now constrained by Tracy. So it's only going to show me items that are assigned to Tracy in the configuration item table. So that's the way that you will constrain a relationship so that the CMDB selector will only show items for the requester of that object that you have created. So be sure to check out some of our other videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/beyond20llc.